What's going on, folks? This is Clayton Youngberg with AndroidAuthority.com, your #1 source for all things Android. Today we're going to be doing a head-to-head comparison between the Jawbone Jambox Bluetooth speaker system and the Braven 625S speaker system. Now, as many of you may know, these are both Bluetooth speaker systems. Both of them are great quality. They're both in the same price range and they have similar specs, but they are marketed to different niches. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys the detailed comparison between both of them, give you a demo, and then let you decide, of course. So anyways, we'll just go ahead and take a look at the Braven really quick. As you can see, it is surrounded with this nice rubberized coating. It's all along the edges right here. We have our nice Braven branding right here, and then we have a nice steel grill where you can see the speakers in each. On the bottom we have just the same exact setup. These are a little bit raised right here, so you get a nice sort of solid feel when you stand the Braven up in its upright position like this. Looking on the side, as you can see here, we have our callback button, which is actually our speakerphone button. This is also what we'll hold in order to sync our Bluetooth device. This is our power switch. We get audio confirmation that the device has actually booted up. We also have a micro USB in, and we have a 3.5mm headphone jack in, as well as a volume rocker. Then on the other side, we do have our USB out, because this supports charging. You can actually plug in a mini USB cable and charge your Android device. Then we have our headphone out and our battery level check. Now also what comes with the Braven is a nice little accessory. We have this flashlight. You can simply plug it in here and we have a nice light. So anyways, there's a lot of cool features with the Braven. Of course, the Braven is marketed towards more of an outdoor niche of users. This is going to be something you bring on bike rides and stuff. It's really durable, really rugged, and it withstands a lot of damage and a lot of just being tossed around and stuff like that. And that's where it differs from the Jawbone Jambox. So anyways, this is the Jawbone Jambox, and before we compare the two, I will just show you the outside of the Jawbone Jambox. As you can see here, we do have a nice mesh grill, and we do have some rubberized top and bottom coatings here that we can actually remove if we peel up. As you can see, it did give a little, but it's not too loosely fastened. It is fastened on there pretty tightly. Now anyways, we have our power switch for the Jambox here on the side, much like the Braven. As you can see, we simply move it up, and we get audio confirmation on the Jambox as well. Then we have our 3.5mm headphone jack in and our micro USB in. And you can see on this side there are no outputs or inputs on the Jambox. Getting a nice side-to-side profile view here, we can see that the Braven is a little bit taller, and in fact just a little bit wider. And the weight on the Braven is coming in at a 330 grams, and the Jawbone's weight is 347 grams. So the weights are not too different from each other. They're both the same weight, although I will have to say that the Jambox feels a little bit heavier than the Braven. Anyways, on top of the Jambox, we do have our volume up, volume down, and our Bluetooth
is ready.
connecting
Device to connect.
button. Sort of interrupted me there. But anyways, we'll go ahead and demo both of these out. These are both Bluetooth units, and of course on your Android device you can simply connect via Bluetooth, but for the sake of the video and ease of use, I'm going to go ahead and actually connect via our headphone jack, also because I think it has a little bit better audio quality when you do something like that. So first off, we'll go ahead and plug into our Braven 625S. Another important thing to mention, the Braven 625S is coming in at $179 with most retailers, while the Jambox is coming in at $200. So these are both pretty steep as far as price, but I would have to say that the Braven is a little bit more of a value, and just by the looks and stuff, I kind of like the Braven a little bit better. But let's go ahead and do some sound tests so you guys aren't left in the dark knowing what these two awesome Bluetooth speakers sound like. Sounds really, really great. We can go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. Go ahead and manipulate our controls as music's playing. As you can see there, I was turning the music down using our volume rocker just like that. The bass and treble is really nice, has a nice clean mid as well, but the bass is just really heavy. You can feel it vibrate in your hand. And you can say the same with the Jawbone Jambox, which we'll hear in a minute. But go ahead and listen to this for just a second. Sounds great. Anyways, while the phone is still actually playing, hopefully it will play, we'll go ahead and plug into the Jawbone Jambox. And you can already notice the difference. We have a little bit more of a filtered sound with the Jawbone Jambox. I'd say we're getting a nicer sound with the Braven. But the Jawbone Jambox is doing a very nice job. The bass is really heavy on this as well. I can feel it in my hands. So anyways, guys, some important points between the two of them. The Braven is going to be more marketed towards the outdoor enthusiasts, a little bit better as far as durability. We have this nice rubber coating, protects from falls. It's also a little lighter than the Jawbone Jambox. The Jawbone Jambox is more for an indoor use. It's a little more expensive as well. The Braven is a little bit bigger, but like I said, it's more durable, and in fact, it is lighter than the Jawbone Jambox. Now you can find both of these online at their respective retailers through Amazon. We'll provide links as well. We're also going to be giving away one of the Bravens. And I'll have to say that the Braven does have a little bit better sound quality than the Jawbone Jambox. And to attest that, we'll just do one final little test here. So as you can see, the volume's just a little bit better on the Braven, but we are getting a little bit of feedback here towards the end. But as far as all the stuff that we've actually broken down, you guys, the audio quality, I would have to say, goes to the Braven. Weight category goes to the Braven as well, and so does value. And I'd also say that the durability does too, but if you like the look of the Jawbone Jambox and it's something that really tickles your fancy, I'd say go for it. It's a great system, has great bass, mids, trebs, all the whole 9 yards as far as anything audiophiles will want out of either of these systems. So anyways, guys, go ahead and check one out for yourselves. Pick one up if you need a nice Bluetooth speaker system. And thanks for watching the review, guys. This is Clayton Youngberg with AndroidAuthority.com.